Yeah, we live like Channel 5 and you know the vibes. Can't Make This Up podcast. We back with another episode. I'm your host, Millie TV, a.k.a. Jamil Stewart. Shout out to my guy, Mike, the podcast in the back. Let me get a 1, 2.
1, 2.
Yes, sir. Now, this is another hit episode, another legendary episode, because not only he's a friend of mine, he's a brother of mine. I remember the first time we met was at Texas Southern University. He was my first ever roommate, and he embraced me because he pretty much older than me. He embraced me, letting me know what to do and what not to do, learn from the mistakes that he did. And I just want to say thank you, bro.
Most def.
Thank you.
Most def.
Like, you're really a legend.
Bro, chill out.
I know, for real, you're really a legend, bro.
I appreciate that, brother.
Not only he's a good brother, but he really excelled in school, got his bachelor's in radio, television, and films.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, also, he's one of the greatest referees of all time. And if y'all guys got a problem with that, come and see me. Come and see me.
You heard.
And I just want to give you your flowers, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
I just want to give you your flowers. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep going. Don't listen to what nobody say.
For sure.
Because it's always going to be that one hater.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Now, everybody, let's introduce Valon in the building, man. Let's get it.
Come on now. Valon Brown Jr., you did.
Valon Brown Jr., you feel me? The junior.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the senior for making a legend.
Nah, already. You had to give props to my pops, man, for sure. It's a pleasure to be on here, man. I'm honored. I love what you got going on over here. So let's jump right into it, bro.
Yes,
let's have us a fantabulous conversation.
So you was born in Dallas, right?
No.
You wasn't born in Dallas?
I was raised in Dallas. I wasn't born in Dallas. A lot of people think that too, especially by how I talk.
I thought you told me.
Nah, man, I must have been, high or something, or too high. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I was actually born in Hartford, Connecticut. I was born, yes, not Dallas, not Texas, Hartford, Connecticut. Yes, random, all the way up north. Yes, so my mom and my dad met somewhere, out there. My mom was staying out there in Connecticut at the time. They met. They did their thing or whatever, and then poof, here come me. And they're still, they were still out there in Connecticut at the time. And, my mom was going through whatever she was going through. I guess it wasn't working, so she felt safer coming back to Dallas to live with, closer by her brother. She had a sibling that stayed out here in Dallas. He was doing well for himself. My uncle was in the post office and everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Texas looked like the place to be. You know what I'm saying? So my mom came out here to Texas. We moved here to Dallas specifically. And, the rest is history, man.
What part of Dallas? What
Pleasant
area?
Grove, to be exact.
Oh,
so I think we first moved to Bruton Oaks, but I'm not quite sure. But it was somewhere around Bruton in 98. And then, we moved to where my mom is still at now. It was formerly known as Diamond Creek Apartments. But, then it went to Bella Vista Creek during the time I was, transitioning from, high school to, college in, 2015-ish. 14-ish. And now it's I don't know, some weird name my mom just texted me. I'm like, yo, we've been there through 3 name changes. We gotta get up out of there. She save me. I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying, I swear. So we've been in apartments now. Well, my mom been in those apartments now for about over 20 years now. And man, Dallas, bro, that same apartment, literally I've been there, was raised in those apartments, bro.
So what was it like growing up in those apartments?
Oh, my God.
Any great memories you had?
Fantastic memories, bro. Horrible memories and then also fantastic memories. It shaped me to the person I am today, bro. Man, just going outside, hanging out with the kids and just doing, being so small and the world so big. And my mom just giving me the grace to go outside and play. You know what I'm saying? She was strict, too. She didn't play. So whatever I did to get on her good side to make me go outside or her just being, the cool mom that she probably was or is, was go outside and play. And bro, I got into so much stuff, but I knew what to get into for real and what not to get into.
Yeah.
Due to what she was telling me in the inside, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, man, I started hustling at a young age due to, going outside. I wanted seeing all the other kids have stuff to get to go to the candy house. Like, bro, I want to go to the candy house too. Like, we outside playing. I'm tired. Been running around on bikes, playing in dirt all day. And bro come back slurping on a popsicle. And I'm like, damn, that popsicle look good. And I'm like, but I don't got really, you know what I'm saying? I can go home and ask mama, but, you know, most of the time it was just like, probably I don't got it or, you know, woo. So I don't know what it was for me to just think about, you know what, let me start taking out people's trash to see if I can make some money. Because I was seeing trash on people's doorsteps, and I would wonder, like, you know, could I do that? And I started doing it. I would knock on people's door. That's how a lot of the people in the apartments got to know me as a young boy, like, because that's the little boy who take out our trash. You know what I'm saying? I get like 75 cents to $1 to, you know, $1.50 to $2 to my, you know, loyal customers, or you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? So, and bro, from then on, just not only the apartments knowing me as a, you know, a good kid who just helping out, taking out trash, making money, but the kids was knowing me as a, you know, cool to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and was I ever?
So what high school did you go to?
I went to Skyline High School. Yeah, Skyline High School, bro. Man.
Did you play any sports?
I did. So, you know, I started practicing for football at Skyline in the summertime. You know, I was playing football in middle school. You know, and I had another homie, my best friend now, Emmanuel Elvis. Call him E-Man.
Shout out E-Man. I know E-Man. Don't do that, man. Shout out my boy E-Man, man.
Nah, for sure. So, shout out my guy E-Man, bro. Hell of an actor right now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to keep playing football with bro. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to try to stick with it. They like, we got to practice in the summertime. And I'm like, in the summertime, like, man, that's my time to kick it. You know, I'm apartments, baby. I'm like, nigga, we outside hanging out, chilling on the green box. You know, hey, riding bikes, cops and robbers, you know the gag, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, I ain't trying to go practice. And they was like, yeah, so it's high school football. So I'm like, all right, cool. And to the point where I was like, I don't know if I want to do this no more. Like, I always felt like I was too good. Like, I love football. Don't get me wrong. Growing up in them apartments, bro, coming from the adults that said it out their mouth, literally one of the best football players they had seen. Like, I had aspirations to be a great football player. I didn't know really what I wanted to do, but I knew I was going to be on TV, and the people around me confirmed it. Oh, bro, you're going to be special. This dude that used to always come to my apartments and hang out with my mom or whatever, they was real close friends or whatever, and he used to tell me, bro, I don't know, it's something about you, bro, but don't forget about me when you get big. I'm like, all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it was because I was going outside, we playing football, and let me tell it, I was that guy in football. But when I got to school football, playing for school, it was a little bit different. I don't know how, it's just a little bit different. So transitioning to high school football, I kind of got turned off of football. And I didn't really, feel like I needed to practice to be great because I was already great. I just needed to get my shine and get my chance. You know what I'm saying? I'm killing myself at practice. Y'all don't really get to see me, you know what I'm saying, as a competitor for real. So, anywho, I said, bump football. And I was like, let me do something odd. Let me do something different. I also had a best friend that, I've been knowing since 2 years old, named Roderick. We call him Rod. We had never been to school together. We always kick it over each other, house, go over each other's house or whatever. Our moms knew each other, right? Whatever the case is. We finally end up going to the same high school. So I'm in high school with him, and I quit football, and I'm just like, what can I do? And me and him like, let's do something out the box. So we, tried out for baseball, wrestling, and swimming. And did wrestling. Was excellent at it. I always thought I would be. I'm great in grappling and shit like that. I used to do that with my cousin Kennard all the time, like wrestling each other till we get mad and start slap boxing. But I was so good at putting a maneuver on them. It was I love just grappling. I love putting somebody in the hold. It's art to me. The way somebody's limbs are being to the point where it's like, ouch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But how you can do it and put it on them is the beauty of it. But anywho, wrestling was a unique thing, and I don't know why I didn't stay with wrestling. I really wish I would have stayed with wrestling and kept doing it, but I didn't stop going to practice because my homie he wasn't really excelling at it, and I was just trying to be with him. You know what I'm saying? So we stopped going to wrestling practice and went to swimming, and me and him both felt like swimming was pretty cool. So we kept swimming. We started going to swimming practice every day, and that's what we stuck with. So that was the sport of choice for high school, swimming.
You swimming?
Swimming. I swam from freshman year to about the end of my sophomore, almost junior year. Like,
what? You ain't never told me this.
yes, bro. I was a swimmer, fam. The oddest thing. I used to
you
go
gotta teach me because I don't know how to swim.
For sure, I got you. I could teach you a hell of a stroke.
I could be in a nice little shallow part, you know, 3, 4, 5 feet, but once 6 feet in.
Yeah, nah.
And
that's that stereotype about black folks can't swim. Like,
yeah, I know.
It's crazy, but I never heard that till I started swimming. I'm like, bro, what? Like, I don't know. But yes, I started swimming. It's a great experience though. It worked a lot on my body, like that I never really. I wasn't into that back then, but I just was trying to have fun, do something different.
Yeah.
And bro, it worked on so much of my core and my body, so I had like a decent physique, and I'm so happy I did swimming because it worked. It gave me a good, mobility as physically. You know what I'm saying? It gave me good mobility, like strong in all aspects, like all different parts of my body type shit. So I don't know. Swimming was, it was, I liked it, but I didn't want to go to college for swimming. You know what I'm saying? So I just at heart, I wanted to be an entertainer. Swimming just went in for me. It wasn't just like, wow, I almost drowned one time during the meet.
For
Man,
real?
I kid you not. Boy, hey, I'm telling you, we had to go there and come back. I forgot what it was called. Forgive me. I remember my coach, he was like Coach Boggs or something like that. Man, shout out Coach Boggs, man, because he ain't even finished with us, man. He had to move somewhere for a better opportunity, bro. But he was a little short white dude, bald head dude, but he was so cool, man. He was a hell of a coach. But yeah, man, I'm swimming and man, I'm on my way back, and so you gotta when you swim, you put your head to the side. When you come up to the side, you have to come up for air, but you have to do it in a pretty, slick way. I don't know how to, I'm missing a word for it, but anyway, yeah. So I'm going to the side and I'm coming up for air. And when I'm talking about a cup full of water, like, and I jump right up. I ain't playing no games. I'm in the water. As soon as and it was all water, man, I must have just coughing up water, sat up, boom, boom, finished the race. But I'm like, yo, I can't.
This man is a character, y'all.
Bro went in the mirror and just stared at the mirror for like about 5 minutes. I'm talking my eyes red, just looking like my whole childhood flashed before me. I'm just like, when you get a whooping from your mom and them, and you just go and look in the mirror,
look in the mirror, crying your ass off, like, damn, why this happened to me?
Yeah, like what just happened? Like,
so fast forward, you graduated from Skyline. What made you pick Texas Southern University? And did you have any other options to go to school?
My best friend, Roderick, my boy Rod.
I know Roderick.
I don't know. I brought him to a couple of homecomings, but I don't know if you kind of met him. You probably have, but it wasn't too many times. But he graduated a year before me, so of course he was entertaining college a year before I was. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling me in email like, "Yo, I went to go visit TSU, and I'm thinking about college, and whoop, and we went to go visit, and man, it's amazing. Like, it looks fun, and this and that. The women look good, and whoop, we young, and we just like, okay, he hyping it up. I'm like, but then that's the homie too, so I'm like, okay, whatever he rocking with, I should be rocking with too. So if that's the right move, that's the right step after high school graduation. Okay, I think I should make that move too. So we end up doing that, but the homie was Rod was trying to get a dorm. He wasn't able to get a dorm out here in TSU. That's kind of hard. The dorms are limited.
Oh yeah, and
it's unfortunate. And he wasn't able to get it, and me and E-Man ended up getting our chance, and we got in, together. Thankfully, we graduated at the same time, class of 2015. He was 14. So, me and E-Man applied together, but we heard about it because of my boy Roderick. Now, in our high school, they did have us, apply to, several colleges, you know, to see if you can get in. I think I wanted to go to a California school. Like, I wanted to go to a California school. Like, again, I tell you, in my heart of hearts, I wanted to be an actor, entertainer. I wanted to do something of that nature. You know, mind you, in high school, I'm the kid carrying around a camcorder all the time. I was vlogging. I was vlogging before vlogging was vlogging. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one because, you know, I don't know, I was just that kid. I felt like it would be a cool thing to do, but I was that kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I want to go to California, like, when I graduate. And I was telling my dad and my mom, and they like, man, get out of here. Like, they old school. Like,
Oh yeah.
it wasn't that they shut me down. It was just like we're old school. Like, I don't see that for you. I either go to school or, you know, or what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but going to California where you don't know anyone and trying to, you know, become, you know, trying to, you know, live out your dreams and stuff like that. I'm scared, and I can understand that as a parent, even though I'm not a parent. But I'm very understanding. I'm like, you know what, I get it, and I didn't really get it as much now then. But since my homie E-Man was coming with me, I'm like, you know what? Since E-Man with me, this might not be so bad after all. If I gotta go further my learning, at least I can do it with my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you feel me? So
Yeah.
that's what made that ride easy, and that transition to college that much better. So we stuck with we applied to TSU. We got in. You know, they hyped it up, HBCU, whoop, and me and E-Man went to go visit the college together and everything with our parents. We loved it, and, you know, the rest was history.
And then I came along.
Man, you came along. Yeah, you came along. What, sophomore? I think like my sophomore, or junior year.
Yeah, your junior.
I think it was junior. My junior.
Yeah, because I came in 2017.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I picked TSU because my older brother went there.
Oh, word.
So I was like, yeah. And we went to one of the basketball games at that time. This was like 2012, bro. This is when it was jumping.
Okay.
And I went to a basketball game and I seen Omar Strong. And TSU was lit. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to TSU.
Yeah.
And then fast forward 5 years later, 2017, oh, yeah, I'm coming here. TSU, applied, got accepted real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Courtyard. That was the name of our
Courtyard,
dorms.
bro.
Courtyard.
Courtyard, USA.
Man.
Man.
Went to Courtyard, and that's first time I seen you, the first person that I met.
Yeah.
And you took me in.
Yeah.
And your other guy, too. What was his name?
Mike. Was it Mike or Braxton or Malik?
Braxton.
Yeah.
I was thinking about him the other day. I was like, is his name Bradley?
Nah, Braxton. I got a partner. I got a homie named Bradley too. I used to hang out with a lot.
Wait, Mike. I think I remember Mike.
You remember Mike? That was me and him with like two peas in a pod, bro. Like, that was my road dog.
Mike. I think I remember Mike. He used to play 2K with us, huh?
Uh-huh.
And with his chin ass. I remember. I remember Mike. Man, shout out my boy Mike.
Yes, bro. See, at that time, things was changing. Like, when I first got there, bro, it was I had my own, like, me and E-Man, we ended up developing our own set of friends, kind of, right? And my homie Mike, Braxton, and Malik, them my road dogs. Like,
I know Malik. Yeah. Shout out Malik too, man.
Shout out Malik, for sure. Them were my road dogs, bro. Like, you know, you gonna always catch us somewhere around each other, you feel me? So, we was progressing. Like, we stayed in different spots freshman year, but sophomore year, we all stayed together. Then that junior year, things was changing. Like, okay, I don't know if I like these niggas, or no, you know, woo, niggas was doing their own thing, or, you know, bro, we growing, you know, as men. So it's like, okay, I got my personal spaces, I got my, I'm doing this with my life, he doing that. Some niggas can't get in no more. Some niggas have financial issues. So, you know, a couple of us, you know, our situations are changing. So me and Braxton end up roommating again. But however, I think Mike was having issues, and then I think Malik got his own spot somewhere else. So yeah, we was open to having more roommates in the house. So now it's like, damn, we finna have, me and Braxton we finna have 2 new roommates. Don't know who these niggas is. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
I couldn't remember the second one. I couldn't remember the one who was next to me. I think he was only there for a couple of days, and then he took off.
Yeah, bro, I can't, bro. I
yeah, because it was you, me, and Braxton for a fact, and I couldn't remember the other one.
The other dude. It was the dreadhead dude. It was I want to say his name was Cam, but it was that dreadhead dude. He was light skinned, but he had dreadhead. He was a skinny kid. He was always smoking. I know who he with. I know who, bro.
I can't. I really don't remember.
It's clicking in my head. I know
I-
exactly who it is, bro.
I remember you and Braxton. That's the only people I remember.
Because he used to come every now and then, and me, I be in.
Oh yeah, he used to come every now and
Every
then.
now and
Yeah.
then,
I remember. I remember. I remember
or
now.
something, he'll pop up like trying to either smoke or get some weed or something or something. But it was every blue moon he'll pop up. But it was you. We remember though. It was
Of course, because
yeah.
we were talking every day.
Yeah, it was our guy. Like I remember we came in. I'm like, bro, we got this new dude. Woo, woo. But I'm like, bro, he cool though. He cool. And then I talked to Bryce like, yeah, he cool. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like we chilling. Like so it was blessing that like to have somebody cool like you, bro, to come and move with it. Cause having like somebody you don't know really coming into the fold, it's like, oh my God, who this guy gonna be? Like it's gonna be one of them. Like we gonna have to be flexed up. Yeah, like so it was chilling, bro.
Maybe really like y'all, fuck with y'all when y'all started watching wrestling. I said, oh
yeah, for
y'all
sure.
my bros for life.
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I wasn't playing about my wrestling. hey, I'm not playing.
I walked in his door one day. I said, hold on, you watch wrestling? You said, hell yeah. I said, man, let me go get my popcorn real quick. Pop the chair. We end up making noise. Oh, yo, stupid ass. Look at your dumb ass. And, oh, man, that was some great times.
Yeah, we've been doing that since freshman year. As soon as I got the TV hooked up, man, if it was Monday, hey, are we going, like Monday, like freshman year, it was hard to catch Monday Night Raw because it was so much happening freshman year, like every day of the week.
Oh, yeah, freshman week. Yeah, that whole freshman year is always something.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's always something. So, like, I'm like, yo, like, they're like, bro, you gonna pop out? You gonna pop out? And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to watch my wrestling. Like, but then it's hard, but I ain't gonna lie, I had to choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? But as time got on, I just seen all the stuff, like, they just kept, it's just the same pop-outs, the same events. I'm like, you know what? I'm cool. I'm staying there. I'm watching my wrestling. I'm going to watch my wrestling.
Oh, man.
Man, I'm telling you, I used to annoy Braxton in that dorm, like, bro, because I ain't have cable hooked up. I'm like, bro, can I watch wrestling in your room? Like, when it come on, he's like, man, all right, bro. If I ain't studying, I got you, bro. Like,
that's Braxton. So, during your time at Texas Southern, what was your lowest moments, and how did you overcome that moment?
I would say my lowest moment was knowing my dad was sick and my dad was dying. Yeah, that was probably like the lowest moment. I could have been like, my lowest moment was like around the first year where like I had like a low GPA and I wasn't really, I didn't really know what I could do as far as like my classes. I was taking like the wrong classes and wasn't really going to the right classes, and my GPA dropped. And I had to really get it out. But I would really say it was when my dad was sick and he was dying, because it was just like, man, like, you just keep envisioning that day, and you're just like, dang, like, it kind of overshadows almost everything you do, because you feel like it's a timer, or, it's just like, man, like, so everything from that point on felt like, okay, is he going to be around for this? Is he going to be around for that? My decisions was very calculated at that point, and I'm just like, man, I already was contemplating, okay, what if I don't graduate with the degree, So now him dying was just like, oh, man, it's like, I really don't want to think of it like that now. Like, that kind of, it was a battle of both things, right? Because it was like, I was using him like kind of as an excuse. Okay, well, if it don't work out, it's because it is. Like, he was dying, so this would be my excuse. I'll be, nah. But then it got this other part of me like, nah, bro, he wouldn't want you, like, nah, bro, finish. Like, he would want you to get your degree. He wants you to, like, don't let this stop you. Like, keep going. So it was just conflicting. But that was the lowest point. I overcame it, bro, just talking to my mom and talking to him and, my friends. And just that's really how I overcame it. Like, I couldn't quit, bro. I was deep in it already. Like, we was juniors. I was a senior. Like, when he started really getting sick like that. Like, I'm too far in now. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I can't stop now. Yeah, I can't stop now. So, yeah.
You graduated. First of all, congratulations.
Oh, appreciate you.
Congratulations, for real. Because I need to go back there and get my degree.
For sure.
I fucking fell off.
Man, you sure do, man. I thought you did, bro.
No, I didn't, bro. I fell off.
Yeah,
I fell off.
Yeah.
And I'm going back there for sure to get my degree.
Already. Already, bro. And do it when you comfortable and you got time, and it's really all about the mindset you having. Like once you know in your mind, it's like, okay, I need to do this. I'm getting it. Boom, boom. That makes all the difference. So whenever you know when it's time for you to come ahead to get back to that and finish the job, like
that's all right. You always wanted to become a referee, or you always wanted to become a wrestler?
Bro, let me tell you, I don't know. I didn't know what I wanted to do, bro. Like I tell you, like I keep saying, I just wanted to entertain. I just want to entertain, bro. Man, remember the first time I did something on stage in elementary, I'm like, oh, I like this. I'm talking about, I don't know what it was. I threw on something. It was a Jamaican hat or something, and then it was something. I don't know. That's vague memory. But when I seen the reaction of the crowd, I'm like, I like this. And I'm like, I'm gonna do this. But then growing up, just being so comical as a person, I'm just naturally funny, and I like making people smile. So
that's me too.
Yeah, bro. So I'm dramatic as hell. I'm very theatrical. So I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do something like that. When I could be an actor. Acting was the first thing that, like, I could name. Like, it was the first actual job that I can be like, okay, I want to do that. That's kind of similar to what I want to do. That's why I went to TSU and started majoring in theater. It's because I didn't know really what I wanted to do. I just know I wanted to entertain. I'm just like, well, I was telling people, and they were like, "Oh, you want to be an actor?" And I'm just like, I guess. I'm like, yeah, you do what you describing. It sounds like you want to be an actor. And I'm just like, all right, but I ain't want to be no thespian. Like, to be or not to be. I didn't want to be nothing. I didn't want to, is that the question? I didn't want to, be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a little more different. I wanted to be that with a little Martin, but with a little, Will. But with a, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to be everything in one. And that's always been me, a jack of all trades, So I'm like, okay, acting. Okay, fuck it. I'm just go to school. I'm a major in acting. And yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. This ain't the character, bro. I'm
sorry, y'all. You're good. But yeah, that's what it was. But anyway, going back to your question, no, I didn't always want to be no referee. I knew I wanted to be on TV though. So I was in my homie house in Houston. I'm just chilling, and Booker T. I knew Booker T out of school out here. Booker T is a Hall of Famer.
Shout out Booker T.
2-time Hall of Famer in WWE. I loved Booker T. And I referee for his school right now, and he don't really know that. We don't really talk much. But whenever we do, I know my time coming. I try not to be all up under him, man. He a busy man, got a lot going, right? But, if he ever does see this or whatever the case is, or he'll soon know that I got so much respect for Booker T. Like, I loved Booker T growing up as a kid. Like, I got a homie to this day. We do our eyes like this because I played this game called WWE Day of Reckoning, and Booker T used to come out in his entrance, and his video game character used to do that in his entrance, just buck his eyes real big like this. And when I seen this dude in the hallway every day, I used to just buck my eyes real big at him, like, and he'll do it back. And we developed a friendship off of that. But I love Booker T, bro. And I knew he had a school out here. Oh, by the way, I got the best fucking spinneroonie in the game. That's the move he used to do in the ring.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the spinneroonie.
I see a lot of cats do it these days. The tricks, the Wesleys, and the Joe Hendry. I got the best spinneroonie in the game, and Book, I will show you one of these days. Just let me know so I can do it anyway. But I knew he had a school in Houston. I was scrolling, I followed it. I was scrolling on my page one day. He had a video call just to chat with him about something. I joined it. Oh, this is cool, right? I got the video chat with Booker T. A couple months later, they had a flyer for we're training referees. I said, you know what? Let's do this. I was telling my girl, I had ended up getting with my girl at the time. I'm like, yo, Booker T's having a woo. She heard that. I'm like, man, anyway, would you come with me to this thing? I would like you to come with me, because they doing training for referee. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. This could be big. So we went, and the rest is history. I never stopped going after that. I went, came in, we did our paperwork. We went over some things. It was like 15, 20 people in there. I would say like 15. It's like 15 people in there. and it's literally only two of us. Only two of us made it out of that. Two of us out of like 15, about 10 to 15 guys. And, you know, we stayed and went every day. Train. Dude trained us. I'm talking about we learned the ins and outs. We put up the ring, set up the ring. We tore it down. We learned the bumps. We learned everything. I'm talking about everything, the timing, everything. And I never stopped going. I said, bro, if I'm gonna be consistent at anything, I'm gonna be consistent at this.
That, yes.
You know, I'm gonna keep going with this. This is all I got. This is. I had graduated from TSU already. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I'm like, I don't want to keep doing valet. I've been doing valet 10 years.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You was doing valet.
Yes, bro. I've been doing it all throughout college, and I'm like, I'm out of college now, and I'm still doing it. And I'm like, yo, this kind of sucks. And I'm like, I'm just looking for something. I always wanted to be a part of something, bro, bigger than me, you know, because I'm a great team player. I'm the guy that you would love to have on your team, and it's not coming from me. It's coming from the teammates. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I always wanted to be a part of something, and when I got the opportunity to do that, bro, I never looked back, bro. And here I am, 2 or 3.5 years in, and loving it.
Can you tell the people, right? Because a lot of people think wrestling is fake.
Yeah.
And I try to tell them, bro, no, it's not.
Bro, people who say wrestling is fake, hear other people say wrestling is fake, and join in on the, you know, the TED Talk. Or they just join in on the, you know, bandwagonry, you know. Why do you like movies? I tell people all the time, like, do you enjoy movies because they're real or the emotion they bring you? You know what I'm saying? And because that's why I like wrestling. It's because of the emotion it brings me. You feel what I'm saying? To the point it makes me want to go outside and put a headlock on somebody's ass right now, you know, which I used to do. I used to go outside after watching wrestling and go right to the park and be in there.
Yeah, that's crazy, yup.
Oh, yeah. I would flip in, boom, bam, boom, pop. Like,
yeah, that shit really hurt.
Like,
exactly.
Knocking on my door. Your son did this to my daughter. Listen, I can't help that. Brock Lesnar is a monster. No, but yes, bro. Man, bro, them folks get hurt. Bro, and now I'm older and I can see the business aspect of it, bro. It's a great business, but bro, it's a real business, fam. You don't fall on that mat and be like, that's fake, and do that constantly, day in and day out.
Yeah.
300 plus days out the year and be like, that's fake. Them folks going on with back problems. You don't, like, come on, bro, jump and do this. And, like, it's physical opera. It's theater, bro, and it's all in one. It's acting. It's drama. It's a sport. It's all in one. You know, the point is to draw you in as a fan or as just an audience, to draw you in with the emotion that we pour out, and that you can get so involved in it to where you got feelings about it. Okay, I don't like this person. I don't like this. And then we go in there and we settle our difference in a physical manner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, there's good workers and there's bad workers. You know what I'm saying? You go to work each day. We got people who can do the job well, and they can do the job but not well. You know what I'm saying? Not good. You know what I'm saying? You got good workers, bad workers. Got your bad workers that, you know, might miss a punch or two. That, you know, the objective is not to hurt the person you're working with. I'm not here to hurt you, brother. No, we want to make it back to our families, is what they take, you know, as wrestlers. We want to make it back to your family. But the idea is to put on a performance to where, you know, you draw in the real factor, as if they do in movies. You know, not going to bull. You got bad acting, you got good acting. Go turn on some Tubi shit or some YouTube short clip shit that we just put together with this half-ass acting with horrible cuts, and, you know, the aura is not real, bro. It's not really crying when he's supposed to be crying in this type of context and situation. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, man, I ain't watching this. This is bad acting. Then you got good acting where you're like, damn, that looked like, damn, did he really stab him? Or, oh, did he really got hit by a car? Like, you're involved, you're invested because it looks real. That's what we're trying to do to our fans. You know what I'm saying? And people just got to have enough respect and enough, common decency to see that, and enjoy it from that aspect. You know what I'm saying? When we're kids, it gives off the illusion like, oh, we're fighting for real. That's why we love it as kids. But when we grow up and as adults, like, we weren't trying to bullshit you this whole time. It's a business, and once you learn to understand it as a business, you would enjoy it as such.
So I got a good question for you. So as a referee, right? It could be from the past. It could be from the present. It could be in the future. What match would you want to referee in?
Oh, damn, that's a good question, brother. This guy's good. That's a fantastic question. What match would I like to referee in? Oh, my God.
Men, from the men and from the women.
For sure. Because it's a whole women's revolution going on. They'll be pissed off if I ain't mention the women's. But anyway. Damn, I'm trying to really think, man. I'm trying to go off like my favorite match type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was a match that really drew me in one year when Brock Lesnar returned to WWE, and he had that match with John Cena. And they had that Extreme Rules match. It was Brock's first pay-per-view match back from UFC. He had built this aura and this mystique about him, like, because he was kicking ass for real. He brought that shit back to WWE, like, okay, I just came from fighting niggas for real. I will come back to the wrestling and will beat the holy crap out of one of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the vibes he was giving everybody. He gave me that. So when he picked on John Cena, it was like, oh, bro, not our babyface hero. So when they had that match, Brock beat the crap out of John Cena. It was just a beating from start to finish. A beating. And you, as a fan, you're just like, man, this is bad. Like, I would have loved to referee that match to just keep that, keep that feeling in there. Like, I don't know, just, I don't know. Me, as a ref, I like to just add to the drama. Like, wherever the energy that the guys, and whatever magic that the two wrestlers are cooking up, I like to add to that. We got what we call in the business called chemistry. I mean, you can have chemistry with anything, but, bro, when those two workers in the ring have good chemistry, oh, man, everybody in the arena feeds off of it. So me as that third man in the ring, that third dance partner, I like to add to that. So my reaction is like, because sometimes it's really a reaction. Like, damn, like, ooh, like, he just hit him hard in the motherfucker. Like, I like to bring that, add that to it. Like, I like to add, my motions are sharp. I like to give, pops when I do my motion. It ain't just like lackluster, like holding his hand up. Like, nah, bro. This man just worked his ass off for 14, 20, 25 minutes. This is your winner. And respect him. Cheer for him. You know what I'm saying? Give him his flowers.
Yep.
I'm not just, so that's what I love to bring to, the matches when I referee.
Yeah.
I would love to referee that Brock Lesnar match, that John Cena match. I would have loved to referee, Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels' last match. Ric Flair's last match.
With WrestleMania?
WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels. Beautiful match. Tearjerker every time because I love Ric Flair. I hope to God to one day meet Ric Flair. I love Ric Flair. If you ask me today who's my favorite wrestler, I would say Ric Flair. The embodiment of a wrestler that it correlates with his outside, his day-to-day. It's him. He lives and breathes Ric Flair. I love that about Ric Flair. I swear to God. I hope to meet him one day. But
you are. He's watching.
Yes, I hope to. I swear to God, man. I love Ric Flair. Randy Orton. Oh my God.
Okay. All right.
No, let me get to him. Oh my God.
Okay.
Any Randy Orton match, I would love to.
Give me a Mount Rushmore then.
Ric Flair.
4.
Got you. Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Undertaker. It's Ric Flair, Randy Orton, Undertaker. Damn. I want to. Oh my God. See, it's hard. And somebody said this on the podcast one time, bro. It's like so hard to pick greats, right? We got so many eras, so many greats for different reasons. We got greats that really put our business on a map so that other greats can come in and be great.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You follow me? So that's why it's like, okay, I could give a broad Mount Rushmore or those greats who really set the foundation, like Hogan and Undertaker, and then you got the Andres and stuff like that. But then when it comes to like, Stone Cold and Rock, and then Triple H, and then that era, you feel me? Then it got my era where it's like John Cena, Randy, and then you got your CM Punks and then stuff like that. So it's really hard. So I be trying to throw a little mixture in there, you feel me? Where, man, that last spot is really tough for me because I want to give it to a John Cena, or I want to give it to a Stone Cold or a Rock, man, because you can't go bad with it. You can't go bad with it.
I know that the list is crazy.
I give it those three though because Undertaker, the greatest character of all time, period, bar none. Somebody, I love Ric Flair, but pure aura to make you be like, and give you that feeling like the movies. Undertaker, bar none. Ric Flair, I love Ric Flair. You can't. Come on.
Woo!
The stunt daddy, come on. You know what I'm saying? Jet flying, you know what I'm saying?
Rolex
riding.
wearing.
Come on, baby. Come on, man. That guy, you know what I'm saying? And then Randy Orton, pure, smooth as butter, shea butter, cream, coconut oil. You dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about slick. Oh, boy.
He's still doing it, too.
Yeah, I'm talking about got caution signs everywhere you walk. I'm talking about slick. I'm talking about so smooth. If you had to build a WWE superstar from the ground up, Randy Orton. Randy Keith
Orton. RKO. I never got to ask any other guys that was on the show. Give me your woman's Mount Rushmore.
And that's fucked up because I just told myself I wasn't gonna forget about the women and forgot about the women's.
Exactly.
But yeah, crazy work.
And then
you know what I'm saying?
After you finish your women's, then you're gonna talk about your dream match with the women's.
For sure. Trish Stratus.
For sure.
For shiggity. You know what I'm saying? For shiggity. I want to throw Charlotte in. I love Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair?
I love Charlotte Flair. Only because
she held it down.
Yeah, and I don't love her because of all the championships they throwing at her. I love her for one because she's Ric Flair's daughter too, but she earns she has great matches. I love Charlotte Flair. She has great matches. Who else is my top? And like female Rushmore. Rhea Ripley is becoming. I know this is a day's wrestler. I'm trying to go from way back, but damn, Rhea Ripley's so good. I don't hear reactions like I do anymore, like Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's music hit. I don't know if you're watching now, fellas. When that girl's music hit, it's like Austin back in the day. Like I don't know. You can hear the screams of the women like first, like then everything just rises like. And that she's a woman, and you can hear that. Like you hear other women just screaming at her, bro. She's a star. So I will, when her career is all said and done, she will be on that Rushmore. That's why I'm giving her flowers now. You know what I'm saying? So you got Trish, Charlotte, Rhea. Oh man, that last one is tough, but I might give it to somebody. Oh damn, I want to say China. China set the
God rest her soul.
China.
Damn, you ain't put Mickey James?
Mickey cool. Mickey James is cool.
No, what?
That's for somebody else's Mount Rushmore. That's not for Valon Brown's Mount Rushmore.
So give me an honorable mention.
I like Mickey James. She gave Trish Stratus a hell of a feud, and she came back and she came to business and gave us some more of her, and I love Mickey James for that. But not my cup of tea. But China is the reason why so many of these females today look jacked and sexy at the same time, and can still get in that ring and perform.
Yeah,
it can be a balance between beauty, and power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she set the tone for that. You had a lot of women come in after her who, cock strong, but still could sell sex appeal. You feel me? And that was awesome. So, shout out to China for that. But, if I had to do a match, man, I'm doing one of them bra and panties matches. If I had to referee a women's match, we doing one of them bra and panties matches. I don't care which one it is. Trish, Lita, Stacy Keibler.
Oh yeah.
Tori Wilson. Bra and panties match. You know what I'm saying? But that or a sausage bangs match. Or Bianca Belair. I would love to referee a Bianca Belair match. I love Bianca Belair. Right now, I knew she was gonna be a star when I seen her in NXT. I don't know if you know who she is.
I know Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair, top tier.
Yeah, she is top tier for sure.
Top tier. That's my girl right there. So, yeah, man, women is hard right now, man. It's a lot of women is doing a thing in wrestling right now, bro.
Man.
Yeah, they ain't nothing to play around with, man.
It's changing.
It's
like,
changing.
It really is
bro.
changing. So
Definitely.
I always ask people this. Say you walking down the street, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see a 15-year-old Valon Brown Jr. Come up to you and say, hey, I want to be just like you. What do I need to do? What would you tell that 15-year-old Valon Brown Jr.?
Listen to your I would say listen to your parents and stuff like that. I don't know what kind of parents you got. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Yeah, but oh man, what would I tell him, bro? Because I feel like up until this point, I really just, certain stuff, I feel like I just went with the wind with. I really feel like, and I can say a whole bunch of nice shit right now to make it seem like I had my come up so calculated, and it really wasn't. I don't want to fake it like that. I want to be real honest and get to the people who really sitting at home like, damn, I don't know what to do next. I don't really, I'm stuck. Like, what should I do? It's like, I want to do this, but I don't know. I don't know where to take me. Do I got enough time for this? Ooh. Man, trust God, bro. Trust God. And I don't pray every day, I don't want to, sound like just the most holiest man, but, I could have made a lot of decisions, impulsive decisions off of emotions and what I felt is right during the time. But I really felt like I stuck to my guns and just waited it out and kind of was doing what I was doing up until I knew the right blessing was in my face. You know what I mean? Like with what I was telling you, with the referee stuff, I didn't really know what I was going to do up until that point. I was just chilling. I was working at 2 jobs and I didn't know what I was like, bro. How am I gonna get into my career field? How? And then that happened. It just boom, 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 and I'm like, that's my blessing right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There it is. Same with the TSU stuff. And it's the same with a lot of stuff. I'm low key realizing and the stuff I'm going through now as a man, it's not getting paid enough, and then you well, I can just quit and go do this, and just for the money, but. Is that the right move? Are they gonna let you give you the same leniency, or are you gonna be as comfortable here as you are over here? Because you might not be making as much money as you want right here, but you're comfortable. But if you go over here try to make the money you're looking to make, you might not be comfortable. So how long would that last compared to here? You feel me? So I'm like, let me be comfortable, chill, wait till the right blessing come. Sometimes blessings come. You can see a lot of things as blessings. You can see a lot of things as blessings. Who are we to truly know, what the blessings are or whatever case is, right? It's just how you look at things, in my opinion. So until you really, the grand scope of things, you'll really know. You'll be like, okay, this is it. Boom. Let me act on it. Your spirit will make you act on it. I don't know why. It'll make you act. So telling little 15-year-old me, it's hard, but I would say stay out of trouble, bro. Because if you stay out of trouble, you'll have the opportunity or the chance to do something with your life. You don't stay out of trouble, you never get the chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you want the chance or do you not? You got people who don't have the chance, who had the chance, squandered it, or messed it up. Now they're doing things they have to do. 15-year-old me, don't squander your chances in life. You know what I'm saying? You got the world as your playground. You can do whatever you want to do. But if you get in trouble, you're going to limit the chances you have to go do whatever you have to do. Oh, I want to do this. I want to be a rapper. I want to be a ball player. That's totally fine. 15-year-old you or me. But stay out of trouble so you can do those things, please. For me. You know what I'm saying? Because trouble is easy. We all heard it. Trouble is easy to get into, but it's hard to get out of. And I try to stress that to my little cousins, to my nephews, the younger men coming up under me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's my job now in my family. You know, right now it's a part of what I need to be doing, not just to peers, but to my family, like to the young men coming up. Like, bro, just stay out of trouble. Like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I stayed out of trouble long enough for me to figure out something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could have been bullshitting and just getting caught up in some shit. Locked up, probation, felony charges, woo. Now they're saying you can only get this job. Now they're saying, well, I can't do this until you're off probation. Now I'm just bullshitting for a couple years till I get out probation. Now, I done developed this laziness. Now when I'm off probation, I don't have the motivation to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, stay out of trouble so your blessing can come. You can act on it.
That's what. Come on, we're gonna clap that up.
Straight
like
up,
that.
bro. Straight up.
When is your next referee match? Because I need to pull up.
The next one,
I'm definitely pulling up.
next weekend, I think it's called Power Shift. We're having a big draft pay-per-view. Our brand is splitting up. Our company is growing. So just like WWE has SmackDown and Raw, we have Glory and Platinum as our two shows for our company, Reality Wrestling. So we got a pay-per-view called Power Shift coming up, where actually WWE's NXT Tag Team Champions are coming to fight two of our guys. So we have the Tag Team Champions from NXT, WWE NXT, Hank and Tank, I believe, fighting my guy Luther and Terrell Tempo. That's one of our marquee matches coming up next week. But I'll definitely be doing that. And my guy Jacob, he's one of my referee guys that I work with. He just texted me on the way here, literally texted me like, what we have, like, Val, you got the tables match, like, hey, okay.
Also, well, you doing the tables match?
I guess I'm doing the tables match next week.
Get the tables.
Yeah, I guess. Man, speaking of that, man, I know you know Devon Dudley and the Dudley boys.
Yeah.
So they're like Devon Dudley's, his sons just debuted at our school like last month or something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, his sons wrestle. I think his daughter wrestled too. I think she's our champion right now. But his sons had a match. Them boys went ballistic. After the match, they tearing shit up, and they talk about get the tables. I'm like, oh damn, like apple don't fall too far from the tree. I'm like, all right, well they getting the table. So my guy Jacob, he's refereeing the match. He's like, man, if shit get out of hand, come out there and help me, kind of calm it down. Tell him to get out the ring, like go to the back. I'm like, all right, cool. Shit got out of hand. And, I went out there as told to help out. I'm like, hey, get out the ring. Show's over. Stop it. Leave him alone. Come on, cut him some slack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, give him a break. And I get in the ring. I'm like, all right, that's enough. Because when I was outside telling them to stop, but, they end up keep going. They smash bro through the table. I'm like, all right, I get in the ring. I'm like, you know what? Stop it. It's over. Bro, Devon Dudley's son came and grabbed me and chunked me out the goddamn ring. I'm like, oh, goddamn. Like, okay. Like, babe, it's part of the job. Hey. He was heated in the moment. I guess, he was on rampage mode. I shouldn't have been in there. I should have stayed my ass outside the ring. Yeah, sometimes I like the action though. I be wanting to get in their face when they mad. They be, and then I show up like, you have to leave. And
this man is really a character, y'all.
But yeah, man, that's cool, bro. I thought I mentioned that since you mentioned that.
No. So let the people know where they can find you at social media platforms.
Girl Val Clutch. Girl Val _Clutch on Instagram. I gotta change that up, but I've been having that since.
Yeah, forever. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I've been having that forever, bro. Since early like high school. I remember sitting in my mama's house, like in my room, like thinking of that fucking tag, like. And here we are, like 10, 15 years later. But yeah, Girl Val Clutch. That's really all I be on is Instagram. You can DM me, you can contact me, do whatever you need to do through that. And book me however you want to do that. You can do that through that. Bro, if y'all got any podcast y'all starting up, anything y'all want to do, that I can help contribute to, man, let me know. I'd love to, join in, help you, and contribute to anything any young upstart got going. Like, that's what I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Help
Same
out.
here.
Yeah, help out in that aspect. Like, that's pretty much where you can find me on, bro. Instagram for Shiggity. Shiggity.
Bro, what's your horoscope? What's your sign?
Virgo. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, okay, I'm a Virgo too. So
Yeah, I think we connected that
way.
way.
We the best. See,
I
I'm
think,
trying look,
nah,
man, look.
for sure. Yeah, bro.
Virgos
come on now.
are the greatest of all time.
I'll be trying to tell them. I tell my girl all the time. And she like, man, they're liars. They know it all. They're so perfectionist. Like, I be like, bro, but
I don't say we do like to be perfectionist, and we like to work on our craft to be perfectionist.
That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. I don't see how you miss that beauty of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, I ain't too big in the zodiac stuff. I hear a lot of people just make, preconceived, thoughts and be like, yeah, he's this and he's that because he's a, Aries or a Capricorn. Or I'm like, bro, like, you never truly know. Like, but now that I'm, starting to experience certain things after I done learned about it, I can kind of see the characteristics that they talk about. I can see it a little bit. But when it comes to me now,
I can't stand you. But first of all, I just want to say thank you for coming on to this show. I will pull up to that show next week.
Oh, for sure, bro.
We gonna be lit.
I be hoping somebody come. Man, a few cats and came through and checked me out and stuff, bro. It's
Of
a
course,
blessing.
I'm gonna pull up.
I love seeing familiar faces, bro. It really do something to me, bro. It really do something, bro. So I would.
That's
love
good.
For
I'm
you to
gonna bring my nieces and nephews.
Oh,
they
please,
little badasses.
please.
They love wrestling.
Oh, we gonna put on the show.
Yeah.
Them guys there, they some young professionals. We TV trained. We ready for the big stage. We partner with WWE now.
I heard, WWE ID. Because I
Yes.
remember somebody was, I forgot who it was. Somebody was telling me about that.
Yeah.
WWE ID now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we partner.
That's huge,
It's a
bro.
blessing. Yes, bro. Bro. I was very close to almost, getting a try out there, and I'm still working on getting a try for WWE. It's in the works, but now that we have a partnership, it makes it that much better. Like, we get a lot of, training, we get a lot of knowledge and resources that from WWE and to our school for us to get better and become professionals, And those cats over there at Reality of Wrestling work their fucking asses off to become professionals every day. Booker T has a hell of a crop of talent over there, bro.
Man. Shout out Booker T. Hopefully one day he'll come onto this podcast, man.
Oh, for sure, man. So he could check you out, bro. You a great interviewee, bro. You gonna do great things. This show gonna do great things. So man, at some point,
when this start to blow up, it's gonna be a part 2. So
Yeah,
all the people that I brung for part 1,
yes,
it's coming back for part 2, man.
Please
That's my dream. That's my goal.
I'll be honored. One dude for a fact will love to pull up anytime you say the word is this guy right here.
Alan Brown Jr., you already
know. No matter how big I get, I promise you, brother, I'm always be honored to do this type of shit right here.
And I'm honored and I'm blessed to have a brother like you in my lifetime.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm so glad you're doing good too, bro. Because after school, bro, it's people just spread out and do their own thing in life, bro. Folks have babies, they end up taking care of their baby, family issues, folks go back home to where they from. Niggas be way out from wherever. You like, damn, what happened to bro? He like, shit, bro went back to, fucking Alaska, like wherever the case. But
yeah, man,
it's so good, bro, to see you, bro. Like, you bring back so many memories just looking at you, fam. Like, I miss TSU all the time.
I do.
I tell my girl all the time, like, and it sucks because I tell my homies, like, I used to walk on the Tiger Walk. I used to walk. That's the name of our little walkway.
Yeah, Tiger Walk.
On the university. I used to walk and just have a moment to really just stop and just soak it in. Because I was always telling myself, you're not going to be here forever. You're not going to be here forever. And I used to have so much fun. It'd be a crazy night the night before. Probably had some cutty or probably had a crazy night at a kickback. Flirted with one of the hottest girls I probably ever thought, and I go back and just be learning something so important, something so unique, and I just be like, yo, I have it so good right now. I have it so good as a student. I love it. I love being a student. It was the best decision I ever made in my life. I'm so happy to be here. I used to have moments like that. I swear to God, in that moment, and to several years out of it now, and to be, in the future now, gives me goosebumps thinking about it. To be here now, it's just like, damn, it's over. It's over now. It's like it's man. Gone. It's but time, bro. Time, Can't help it. The hell gonna keep going, bro. But just make the most of it. Make the most out of it is what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And I'm just glad you're doing that, bro.
I appreciate
you're doing that, bro.
Man. And thank you for everybody that's watching. Shout out to my guy Mike the podcast. You need to put the mic in. Let the people hear your voice, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to you guys, man. You guys are really doing the real thing right now. This is amazing, man. This is what it's all about. This whole podcast studio, bring everyone together, man.
For sure.
This is awesome.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, and appreciate for the people that's been tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
For sure, man. Go subscribe that right now, man. You ain't doing nothing else.
Free.
It's free to subscribe, man.
Free.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Y'all complain about paying for everything else, but here you got something free you can do. And can't even do that. Come on, man. Get this man to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, man. Let's grow this platform. Let's keep the energy going. Let's keep the positivity flowing and recirculating in your life. And we're going to keep everything right. You heard it here first.
Yep. Nappy Boy Radio. Nah. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.